Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of UFit TV. Today we're recording episode 27 and I am actually interviewing Libby Perritt. She's one of our newer team members and she actually lives a vegetarian lifestyle, which is pretty cool. It's the first person we've had on team that lives that lifestyle true to its form. And I know a lot of you are asking about keto diets, vegetarian diets, different lifestyles that people choose to live. We are going to address keto and a couple of the other ones coming up, but this week we're talking to Libby about vegetarian. First, Libby has been living this lifestyle for about 6 or 7 years, and she will obviously tell you a little bit about why she chose to do that and give you some tips and hints and things like that. So let's just jump on in. Thank you for being with us today. It's pretty exciting. First, tell us why you chose to go vegetarian lifestyle.
Yeah, so for me, it was mainly mental. I don't have anything against meat. Obviously, I think it's a great, it's great in nutrition and everything. But the thing for me was mainly mental, and I just thought about what I was eating as I was eating it. And so just one day I decided that I didn't want to eat it anymore. And as I started to see my blood work come back, started change and improve immensely, and my body composition changed for the better, and so I just really had no desire to go back to it. As long as you do it right, being a vegetarian isn't for everyone, but I really like what I saw with it.
Okay, awesome. What would you say that the biggest challenge for you was when you first started making the switch?
The biggest challenge was making sure I was getting everything I needed. So that means finding alternate ways to get my protein in. For a while I didn't really want to eat eggs, but I started to notice, okay, you're going to have to start eating some things. If I give up meat, I have to make sure that I get all my protein in and nutrients, vitamins, that kind of thing.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. What would you say one of the biggest myths is that you've heard that people are like, oh, vegetarian this?
Yeah, I get the question quite frequently if I'm always hungry or if I get enough food. So I think that is definitely the biggest myth. Some people who have tried to go vegetarian, I've had them come to me and say, all I can find to eat is carbs, or all I can really eat is greens. Well, no, there's a lot of things you can eat. Okay. Again, you just have to make sure that you inform yourself and you do the research to find different recipes and different foods. But the biggest myth is that I don't get enough food or I don't get enough to eat.
Okay. So you mentioned blood work. So what area did you see the most improvement on your blood work when you switched?
Cholesterol, definitely. My
Okay.
HDL just went up, LDL went down, total cholesterol went down, so.
Okay, awesome. And, last thing I want to ask you is, what would you tell someone who's trying, because I know some of our viewers have asked about vegetarian lifestyles, and some of them are probably thinking or trying to go vegetarian. What are some tips or some things that you would tell someone who's trying to get started, but maybe they're struggling?
Yeah. Well, again, it's definitely not for everyone, but I would say, that doesn't mean you have to go full vegetarian. You could do a couple days a week where you don't eat meat, but if you're trying to go vegetarian, I'd say a slow progression, because it does require time and research at first to make sure that you're getting everything you need. So whether that be you cut out meat 2 to 3 times a week and kind of ease yourself into it so it's not all at once.
Awesome. Very cool. Well, thank you for being with us today. Again, today's episode 27 interview with Libby Perritt on being a vegetarian, living a vegetarian lifestyle. Obviously, if you guys are looking for help or more information with that, Libby would be more than happy to answer questions. I personally don't know enough about it, but after talking with Libby, and she's been here on the team now for several months, she's very, very well versed in it, and she lives the lifestyle to the fullest. So if you guys have questions or comments or things that you want to ask her, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, we'll look forward to bringing you keto and a few of the other diets and lifestyles coming up here in the next couple weeks. Thanks for joining.